Hi Virgo, and welcome to your May 2025 monthly reading. I hope you're doing really well. I'm Corinne from Sacred Star Tarot, and I'm so glad you're here to go through what messages Spirit has for you for the month of May. Now, I have meditated on your energy, and to start with, you're beginning the month with the Justice card. Now, the Justice, we can see she's blindfolded. The Justice is all about seeing the truth of a situation. And so you're coming into the month not either revealing a truth or not seeing the truth of a situation. We're going to find out a little bit more. But it's really about, actually what I'm getting when I'm looking at this card and connecting to it is that you're getting the understanding that life isn't in balance. I have a sense that you haven't worked out what to do with that energy, but that's how you're coming in the month. Then, mid-month, you've got the Nine of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is you feeling the joys of life, fulfillment in life, and when it's paired with the Five, that's telling me that there has been a block in your ability to experience joy and pleasure. And what I'm getting from the card is that, life is about experiencing what we have with gratitude and the pleasure. And maybe because of your past disappointments or hurts or rejections, there has been blocks in your subconscious, your memories, your experiences that have really impacted your experience, the beauty and the blessings of your life. I can see with this card is that you have all of that around you, but maybe you haven't experienced it before. Now, I'm going to find out whether, how you're working with that throughout the month. But then by the end of the month, you're going to be strong in your Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a fiery energy. She has passion, she has charisma, she is aligned to her spirit, and she has lots of energy and vitality. And that's a wonderful, wonderful way that you're going to be ending the month of May. So let's get a little bit more from Spirit. So let's call upon Spirit, the angels, the archangels, and your guides to clarify this reading for Virgo for the month of April 2025. Okay, too many cards. Let's clarify this Justice card. What is the Justice about? So I think you're going to be coming into the month either realizing that life isn't in balance or coming into the month with a truth and an understanding. It might be both. It might be coming in realizing there's something out of balance in my life and I can now see what it is, or it will be revealed at the beginning of the month. So let's find out. Yeah. So with the Justice, you have the Hermit card. So what that's telling me is, and you're the Hermit, so that's perfect. You're doing what Virgo does. You're going within and realizing that, okay, I'm out of balance. Maybe you're not experiencing the full abundance that you want or the relationships that you want. Whatever this is, you're going within to find your answer. And let's see if you get it. Now that works out perfectly because about mid-month, the 12th, there is a full moon in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is about what's hidden and what's not seen. It's about delving deep into the subconscious and really doing that deep shadow work. So I think that's what's happening. The beginning of the month, you're realizing something's not out of balance or you've seen a new truth. then you've started to look within because you're an amazing intuitive healer. You're the master of seeing, what's behind and what's hidden. And you're looking within to find your answers. And then mid-month, what I'm seeing is that you're realizing, I'm still playing out. I've still got some of those old conditions and patterns. And now, Virgo, with you, your past reading and what I've been getting for you for a little while is that you're going through this really big identity change, becoming a whole different version. And that's a natural, beautiful cycle. You're evolving and your identity's changing. And so now you're seeing why you can't feel this beauty that's around you, the beauty of life, the pleasure of life. The other thing with this card is that in the traditional depictions, there's often grapes, and that's a sign that, she's in touch with her. Grapes are really hard to grow, and it takes a lot of skill. And with this card, it means that you're not in, when it's upright, you're in touch with all of your gifts and you'll be able to flourish in them, share them, and enjoy them. And if you've been in this energy of the Five of Pentacles, where you felt rejected, not good enough, some of those old waters are still in the mind-body complex and are just holding you back that little bit. And I think mid-month, maybe around this full moon in Scorpio, that's going to be really clear. Now I see it, and you'll be clearing it. And I know that you'll be clearing it because your next card is the Queen of Wands, feeling empowered. So let's find out a little bit more. That was quick, Spirit. Some really clear, quick messages. Okay. So then you have the Five of Wands in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, we can see she's on a boat. She's leaving a land that she once lived, where she lived. She's taking all of the swords with her. Now those swords are her wisdom, the intelligence, the skills, everything that she's gained to move on to something, to move to a new place. Now, that with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse is telling me that you are moving out of conflict. The Four of Wands is often your home environment, and the Five is the conflict. So maybe there's been some conflict, around your home, your living situation, and you're moving on from it. Now, for some of you, it might be actually moving on, realizing that, okay, this doesn't fit me anymore. It's not bringing me joy and satisfaction. Or you'll be moving on just mentally from it, that you're letting the conflict go within the home environment and you're moving on. But let's ask Spirit a little bit more about that situation, because that's very specific. So where's Virgo moving to, or what comes after this Six of Swords? So we can see that you're dissatisfied with your current situation and you're moving on. Interesting. Wow, okay. So you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Swords. Now, what I'm getting from this is that during the month, you're going to get this new understanding that's going to that might be actually blocking you from moving on or moving forward. That's interesting because you've got so many cards in reverse, which, Virgo, that's really unusual to have so many cards in reverse. And I think what's happening is that you're really going within and trying to work things out. And in that process, you're realizing, there's parts of my life that aren't satisfying me. I'm looking within myself and clearing out those old waters of beliefs that have made me feel that I can't have more, that I can't do more. And you're really moving on from that energy. So you'll be getting a really big epiphany. You'll be getting a very, very big epiphany, which again could be happening around the 12th, around that full moon, which is perfect timing because Scorpio is about digging deep, doing that shadow work. I think it's actually a big breakthrough because you're getting past all of these wands. And it makes sense because if you're changing your identity, and I think with that change of identity, you're actually changing your world. When we change, our world will look different too. So I think you're kind of like digging things up, taking things that aren't working out, following what is working. You'll be getting a big epiphany, probably around the 12th, around that full moon. And whatever that epiphany is for you, because of course it's a collective reading, so this situation and what you're working through is going to be different for every Virgo. But whatever it is, and you'll know what it is for you, it's ending the month in the Queen of Wands, which is exactly what I want for you, Virgo, because there's a lot of pentacle energy, a lot of stability, which is great, and creating what you want, taking care of your health, looking within, doing all of those great Virgo things. But I'm really excited to see that the wands are in there so that you're getting some passion back. Passion, and also, very much in tune with your intuition, which is great. So maybe you'll be stepping more into your spiritual gifts. But whatever you're ending the month with is going to be very creative. You're going to feel enthusiastic about it. You're going to feel energized. Now, we do have, of course, Gemini season starting at the end of the month. And we also have the new moon in Gemini on the 27th. So it could be around that time because there's that shift, I can see in your energy. Could be around the new moon that you start feeling that fire. You would have done a lot of internal work and shifted things. With the internal work, it doesn't look hard, by the way. I don't think it's going to be emotionally difficult. I don't think you're going to have any trouble with it. I think it's just going to be really clear and methodical. I see what's going on. I see how I'm held back. I'm releasing that. I'm moving forward. I see what needs to change in my life. I'm ending that and doing something new. You have this really clear, decisive energy through the month that will then move into this Queen of Wands. Now, I want to find out a little bit more about this Queen of Wands, so let's take a look where it's going. Whoops. Great. And that makes sense because, with Gemini, it's all about new ideas. You'll be wanting to communicate, maybe socialize, write, talk, really expressing yourself. So where this is all going for you, Virgo, this transformation, this identity change, which is then going to change your world, is heading towards the Empress with the 5 of Stars and the Lovers. Okay, what I'm getting from these cards is actually that after the month of May, for some of you, you'll be wanting to go into a relationship. So if you're looking for love, or maybe you're single and you're not sure whether you want a relationship, I think after the month of May, you'll actually be wanting a relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship, it'll be a more loving relationship, or there'll be some other connection or project that you'll be moving into. With the Lovers there. Otherwise, regardless of the situation, I think you're getting a new love for life. That's where this is leading to. You've probably been really dissatisfied for a while with life. If it's not fulfilling you, you're not feeling great in it, and this is the change. But I can see for you, Virgo, this is actually really positive. Sometimes we go through these changes and you have to do so much inner work, and it's like those tower moments and delving deep and crying a lot. With you, actually, this change is really stable. So it's very clear, stable. You're just working through things, finding what you love and brings you joy. You're noticing if those old beliefs come up, and you're just kind of letting go of them, moving forward and really shifting into this new identity. And this new identity of yours is very self-empowered. It's very inspired. It'll be a time in your life where you have a lot more vitality, so physical energy. And the month of May is, part of this transition time. You're already doing it. It's just another little layer. So what an incredible, what a really good month for you. I'm really excited. A good month for me too, because I'm a Virgo. So I'm super happy about this reading. Let's get an animal spirit. So can we please have an animal spirit that, well, there we go. Wow, that's quick. We have bison and abundance. That's exactly right. This is the time that you're beginning to create the abundance of life that you might not have had for a while. So that is just such good confirmation from Spirit. This is a stage in your life where life is abundant in joy, abundant in relationships, abundant in doing the things that you love and creating what you love in life. And it is awesome. Awesome. Now let's get a message from the angels. So really allow yourself to step into that abundance. Don't let the old make you believe that you're just repeating what's happened before, because that's absolutely not the case. And, sometimes those old thoughts come up, but just, know that they'll pass, and it's not the truth. This is the abundant time in your life. Okay, then you have spiritual protection. Lovely. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And we can see the heart there. And I think this is more about knowing that you're protected, knowing that you're supported, connecting with your intuition, and really connecting with your angels, your guides, and asking for that support, and just confirmation that you are protected in life. It's a really abundant, good time for you, and I think it's a beautiful cycle that you probably, well, I'm sure, I know, that you absolutely deserve. So Virgo, that is an amazing reading. The time of abundance is here for you. It's going to be a great month. You're going to get lots of clarity and insights that will help you. And then by the end of the month, you'll be nice and strong in that Queen of Wands energy. So Virgo, I am sending you all of my love and light for the month of May and blessings. Subscribe to my channel to never miss a reading, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.